South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers' offense takes the field. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So South Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sellers. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Third and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give on the option. He's in open space downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
They'll try the run. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't connect a costly turn. Down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own team.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Groupers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunt.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard offense are in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution at a critical down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Sellers. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Sheffield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams Bryce alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the groupers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Go Cowboys.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front? Not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's looks at pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll move the tight end. To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. Pulls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning on it. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. And that incomplete. Caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Sellers. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Kept it and he's past the mark. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but...
Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the groupers will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was from 6. The groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed, and I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it, the only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Groupers.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The give on the inside. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw, it's Sellers. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive.
Snags it down the right side. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. And some room to work. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Groupers are on the move. Got a man. It's Parrish. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read. Defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hold and fire complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught near the sticks, it's Sellers. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Split backs here. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to...
Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Defense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Finding an escape route. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
Get set, get set.
Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They go to the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Steps out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 31, and that is the way to get yourself a little daylight. And the groupers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The groupers are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players, but these guys have got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Got him downfield.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Finds his back in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the groupers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
South Carolina, 70. Pandas, 23.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming